Well, it's like 8:48 and we're starting. That's where I camped. I took some photos, still photos. And now we're back down here to the trail. Yeah, beautiful morning. The sun is up. Listening to the loons all night. They're distant, so it wasn't keeping me up. Heard moose, I'm pretty sure. Heavy footfalls. You know what they say. When you hear hoofbeats, think moose, not zebras. Okay, the expression is think horses, not zebras, but we're in Maine. So, yeah, that was really amazing. And it was sort of doing this huffing sound. I hadn't heard that sound before. I really don't think it was a bear because the footfalls were too solid. And those guys have paws, not hooves. It didn't worry me. It rained some last night, lightly. I didn't put the vestibule up. The new pad works out pretty well. I have to not inflate it too much, or I keep kind of falling off. If you deflate it some, then you sink in, and it's slippery, but it was good. I was warm and toasty. It was chilly this morning when I woke up, that's for sure. Anyhow, here we go. And here we are at the sign to Johnson Spring. Go left and right to continue SoBo. I'm going to go to the spring. So you head down the trail, Johnson Spring Trail, just a couple minutes. And there you are at Route 3. There's a little pull out here. And lo and behold, there's a beautiful piped spring. I'm going to fill up. And here we seem to be coming to some two-track crossing, little road. When I look back at where I just came from, it says Middle Black Cat, and I gotta tell you, that is just a beautiful hunk of trail. Just a lot of fun. Oh, there's a little box here. I don't know what this is. I'd say it hasn't been opened in a little while. It'd be easier with two hands. Oh, it's got things on the sides. All sides. Oh, this looks like a geocache box. Absolutely. I think I'll have to sign that. Little trinkets. Cool. I'll be back to this in just a second. I'm going to go up here and check out the road. Yep. Sign there says 03-10-0. And the trail just goes straight across. And then we're on Lower Black Cat. That's what that is. Yeah. Where'd that sign go? I'm so good at this. Oh, it's over there. Yeah. Which I expect will be more of the same. Sweet. So the trail descended down close to US 3 and into a small grassy clearing where it joined a more traditional type of snowmobile trail. Nice and wide. Lots of ferns and other types of plants with a nice path down center, and the grades are much easier. There was one yellow blaze in the little clearing to help you realize you got to stay on this, but I don't see yellow blazes anymore. The trail is pretty darn obvious. So it looks like we're coming out to the road here. I don't see any other options. There's an arrow here saying go right. But there's a blaze on this tree indicating that I should go out to the road for sure. Oh yes, and I just came from the Lower Black Cat, and look, there's a CT. Oh my gosh, it's the second one. I mean, I guess maybe those tags that were going on the loop around Connecticut Lake number 4, Fourth Connecticut Lake, were CT symbols. Oh, there's the trail across the road, just to the right a bit. Cool. R&J Chaput Trail and another CT sign. Nice. We'll go here. Oh, I gotta do some stills. There it is. Nice. And then the trail comes across some big rocks, big boulders. Really cool. Big trees that's growing on top of that. Yeah. Here we go. Wandering. So the trail really hugged close to the road for a little while. Then it took a beeline straight up for, I don't know, 100 feet or something. Oh, and here we are. Oh, this is Leanne's lair. Cool. Oh yeah, good. And we're gonna go straight up here for a bit. Nice. So you only go straight up here if you want to check out the lair, which I did. And now I'll go back down. And the trail continues to the left here, but it would be kind of straightish if you weren't going to go up to Leanne's lair. Huh, that was a lot of fun. So it looks like we're coming out to Route 3 again. The trail got pretty smooth there for the last 10th of a mile. Instead of being right next to the road and going up and down and up and down. We'll take a look at this sign. Oh, there's a CT. And it says go left on the road. And here we look back. It says Laney's Lair, 0.4 miles. And this is the R&J Chaput Trail. And they talk about, this is a serious Cohos Trail sign. 170 miles of wilderness foot trail from the White Mountains through the Great North Woods to the Canadian border, Boundary Mountains region. Cool. So now we proceed up this nice, very, very nice gravel road, not maintained for winter. And if we look back to where we came from, you can see the trail sign on the right, and that's US 3 right out there. Yeah, so it looks like a big lake over there through the trees. I'll have to check and find out what that is. And now, after walking less than 100 feet, we come to a sign on the right. Idlewild Spur, Second Lake Dam, 0.3 miles, and it's a CT broken off symbol here. And so this is the Second Connecticut Lake we're coming up on. That's pretty exciting. The trail is a nice flattish woods trail. And here we are taking a look at Second Connecticut Lake. I think I'm looking kind of north or northeast there and panning around. It looks like an island there. I don't know for sure. Definitely one over there. Some nice mountains. Yeah, beautiful. I'll hop back on the trail. So it looks like the trail is coming out to US 3, probably to cross the dam. There it is, the Idlewild Road is back that way. That's the road I was just on. Oh, it actually spells out Cohos Trail North, a little CT symbol. But no, the trail is going to keep going in the woods. I'm just going to get a shot of the dam here since I'm out here at the road. Wow, that's pretty cool. Huh. Nice. So, trail re-entered the woods there after coming out for a peek at the dam. And now, it comes out here. It looks like this is going to fall off into the water. But I'm sure it isn't. Oh, there, we're going around the corner. Oh, there's a lovely little bench here. It says CT. I'm going to have a seat and take a look at the lake out there. Oh, look at that. Is that gorgeous? Oh, man, yes. Wow. I'm sure the dam is just around the corner. So here's the dam, and the trail looks like it's going to go back out to the road to cross the dam. I guess I could go down there, dance along the edge of the rocks and stuff. Looks like you have an option. I think I'll go down. Gotta jump off here first. Whoa! Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This is fun. I'm surprised there isn't some yellow paint blaze down here. Yeah. It's a rock hop for sure. Okay. So I walked along the edge of the water there and came up here to the dam. And I kind of thought the trail was going to cross, but looking over here, there's a sign. And maybe it doesn't. Maybe I should really look at the map. I think I'll do that. Because if it went across, I think there'd be a sign on that post. And back towards the dam. And here we are. And lo and behold, it is the Cohos Trail South. Falls in the river trail. The falls are 1.5 miles. Junction with Moose Alley Trail is in 2 miles. Woohoo! So the trail is just hanging along the embankment here for a bit. Looks like a nice woods trail. Rocky, rooty, upsy down and weaving, meandering. It seems that as soon as I put the camera away, I'm getting it out again because there's something dramatic happening. And these rapids are pretty cool. I mean, even when I was back on that first, the first logging road yesterday, just south of the border, I was walking along the Connecticut River, but it was this teeny little thing. Anyhow, I hope that looks cool to you guys. It's definitely cool from up here. There's a little 10-foot side jaunt off the trail where you can come down to the river. Wow, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I think I misspoke. It's Falls in the River, I think is the name. And here's a register. And of course, because there's a dam upstream, we want to be careful. Oh, that's not any good. Okay. We'll go out here and take a look. I don't know if these are actually the falls, but maybe. There might be a better view downstream. And maybe it's more serious downstream. But this is cool. Hi. I think these must be the falls in the river. So I stayed down by the river here, which is not where the Cohos Trail goes. There's just a lot of herd paths. Because it was really cool with all these waterfalls and stuff and pools, cascades. But now I've had to down climb that rock there and skitch along the edge here. And you see I'm kind of close. And then I gotta scooch over that and around here, because I believe the trail does come back down beside the water. It was either that or turn back or go up something that was stupid steep and not clear that it didn't just cliff out, so I wouldn't get up anyway. Anyway, it's an adventure. Yay, I'm back on the trail after scrambling up that. It was pretty steep. And not a trail at all. Not even a herd path. This is very pleasant up here. Still, it was a good adventure. Well, we might be coming to the end of the Falls in the River Trail. Oh yeah, there we go. Falls in the River Trail. And we look back over here and it's the Moose Alley Trail, McGalloway Road, or you can skip out to Route 3 over here. Yeah, Very nice. Been very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. Random CT marker. Nice. The trail is still blazing yellow, that's for sure. So, looks like this place was logged and it's been pretty dense with small trees. And now, raspberries, yay! So, yeah, this is what I meant. The trail is kind of narrow here. The trees aren't very tall, meaning they're young. And needs a little brushing, but I'll tell you, the rest of the trail has been in perfect condition. And this isn't bad at all. It'd be tough keeping up with this stuff. It's got so much sun. And yeah, it likes to grow fast where it's got sun. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. Oh boy. Well, we're coming out to gravel road. There have been the berry monster really razzed me some. Yeah, I had to stop and pick raspberries often. So this is the Moose Alley end of that, and we've got another nice Cohos Trail sign and a CT up there. Cool. Hiking in working forests. Yeah, I guess I was right. It's been timbered, harvested. There's a road with a kiosk down there, but it looks like the trail is right across the way here. Let's go take a look. Boy, big parking area there. Bog Bridge Trail. That's what we got here. Not like we haven't been on some bog bridges already. Some people call them puncheons. Some people call them bog boards. Yeah, look at that. Ah, the CT, May 25. Please avoid using the Bog Bridge Trail until further notice. There was a timber harvest across the trail this past winter. Oh, using heavy equipment. The timber company will be using heavy equipment to remove slash, etc. There will also be an additional harvest closure to the McGalloway Road end of this trail during late spring and early summer. This post will be removed when it is safe to travel this section again. Oh, well, let's see what we do. So I just left McGalloway Road, and yeah, the trail is a bit of a mess getting through here, but I think it'll be okay. Of course, I'm really just following a skidder path, but I think this is where the trail was. I can keep an eye on my Avenza PDF maps and make sure I'm still following the general direction. Yeah, it's a timber operation. I'm sure it'll be cleaned up and fixed up later. So at first the skidder road I was following, which I think was on the trail in the beginning, and had a lot of slag leftovers from after they're done logging. And I tried to get around it, and that wasn't good. And so I came back and found the old snowmobile logging road that was still intact. I passed by the nastiness. I mean, we're still in the area. You can see the little patch of clear cut there. And there's more off to the right. Ooh, look at those moose tracks. There have been moose tracks everywhere. Yeah. Mud is the best way to see them, and dried mud like this is great. But yeah, it was definitely nasty walking through that stuff. And they'll clean it up, and this will revegetate. And this kind of stuff, where they don't clear cut the whole place, just an area like that, and it turns into a meadow for deer and other critters and birds, and eventually trees grow. And it's the evolution of forest, which is not a bad thing. There we go. This is nice. There'll be more. So this was the early summer project. We're just passing through, and after a while we'll get to the winter project. And here we are, just following the edge, but this is still the old trail. Another big clearing here. There's where I just came from. Well, we made it through some more clear-cut areas. There was some blue flagging tape and occasionally pink flagging tape that was keeping me on trail even through the logged area, which is cool. Here's a neat bridge, Coon Brook. Coon Bridge is immediately followed by Bog Bridge and the CT sign, which is nice. Oh. Well, look, we got some cattails, and now I understand why it was named Bog Bridge. This has been going on for quite a ways, these bog bridges. But boy, it's really something to be hiking right through cattails. They're like as tall as my chin. That one's as tall as my eyes. Nice. Yep. More bog boards. You gotta make sure you keep your balance or you'll end up stepping off in the swamp. So after navigating some blowdowns and stuff in the woods, it comes out to what looks like an old logging road or snowmobile road, and of course the logging operation is over yonder. And I thought maybe we go right there, but no, you go right across the way here to the old trail. There's a little broken bridge here. Yeah, and it's here. All right, we're somewhere. There appears to be a kiosk and a sign and a road, a paved road, but it's US 3. Take a look around here. What's this? Oh, it's the Cohos Trail and the May tree harvest. And there's another CT sign, and it's Bog Bridge Trail to McGalloway Road 1.9, and we just came there. What do we got for time now? And here's a nice kiosk with a lot of Cohos stuff on it. Oh, 2:45. So I think it was just over an hour, and there was a lot of navigation going on there. A lot of route finding. And there's a trail right across the way there. Can we see it? Yep, there it is. Right, so we just crossed the road, Route 3, and the trail went south, right paralleling the road, and came to a kind of a Y here, and there's a sign pointing back where I came from. There's no indication for going that way. It kind of doubles back on itself. Don't go there. We go here. I guess this stake, grade stake, is supposed to give us a clue to keep going down here, and we're right along the road still. And in a few steps, we're going to be at another little road crossing, dirt road thing. In case my video didn't work, I'm looking back now. That's US 3, and it just came out where that little CT sign is there, and turned kind of right to head up here. And the Tillotson hut ought to be real soon now. So I guess I didn't miss Tillotson hut after all. There's the bear box, and there's the shelter. It looks really nice. I wish I was at the end of my day. Nice place to stay. I don't think I can end at 3 o'clock, 3:06. So there's supposed to be water down there. The book says it's usually dry. Tillotson hut. Let's go look inside. Ooh, there's a latrine. Yep, there it is. No fires, no problem. Wow, this is a beautiful shelter. Oh, look at those old timbers. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Enough said. So right here, the trail joins an old skidder road coming down from the right. And you cross a bog bridge here, which kind of points you to another skidder trail. And you can see there's a blaze on this little tree here by the bog bridge. And it kind of looks like maybe you should go off that way, but don't. There's another old blaze right here on this old tree here. Yeah. So I guess we go down here. So this section is a little overgrown. A lot of raspberry, a lot of thorns. Ooh, there's some raspberries. You can see it's, you can't always see your feet. But hey, it's all right. A lot of the trail has been groomed this season already. Nobody's gotten to this section, I guess. Still, it's cool. Sometimes you see little trails off into the berries, and you wonder, was that a person or a bear? They love them. Amazing raspberry patch here. These are even pretty sizable. Well, just a little bit after that watering hole, which was beautiful, nice warehouse. You come out to a gravel road. The sign that says Round Pond Trail, Brook Trail behind us, and a little post here that tells us to walk up the road a bit. Okay. There's down the road. This is up the road. I'm sure we'll get to something soon. Just walked past this beautiful place. You're on Round Pond. There's one across the way, a few others, and you walk in this road for about 7/10 of a mile as it goes past the pond, and then we swing left back into the woods. And I don't know, so 4 or 5 miles from here, it looks like we crossed a creek, the outflow of a little pond. And since it's about 5 now, it should be around 7 then. Probably a good time to call it and make camp. And then pretty early tomorrow, I should be at the little store, and that'll be fun. I don't really need food, but I'll probably pick up some stuff. Maybe eat something there. Do you hear the loon? The golden sun is filtered through the Canadian smoke. And the loon again. You can see it twinkling on the round pond. So you continue 7/10 of a mile up Round Pond Road to a turnaround at the end. And there you find the Cohos Trail. What does it say? Oh, the Cohos Mountain Trail. Yeah, with the yellow blaze. Cohos Mountain Trail, there it is. Yeah, some beautiful, modest lake homes along the way. It's really nice. Heard a loon. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the wildfires in Canada, their smoke is coming back down here again. So all day it's been dim with kind of golden amber light coming through the smoke from the sun. But it's kept it cool. And bugs really haven't been an issue so far. I mean, there's once in a while, but it's not like I was fearing. Go left here, like the sign says. I think that way looks pretty nasty anyway, and this way you have bog bridges. Always a good sign. Follow the bog bridges. And here our woods path joins an old logging road at Piers. To the left is a little muddy and keeps going there, but we want to go there with the yellow blaze. To the right, very nice, very nice. So here's CT painted on the rock. I think I'm kind of on top of Mount Cohos. There's an arrow over here too, pointing both ways. And it's weird with this smoke. I think it's kind of like a photographer's golden hour all day long. Now it is late at this point, so it's kind of getting on to evening. What do I got for a time there? Ooh, 6 o'clock, 6:04. But yeah. I've been wandering around kind of on a flat top here. I don't know if we'll get to a place that actually says it's a mountain peak or not. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, I think the trail goes that way, though there is a beaten path right over there too. Looking for blazes. So there's a sharp left turn here with an arrow and a sideways blaze. This is some sort of boundary. You can see there's a red pipe right there. So sharp left turn. I think it's better than 90 degrees or better than 270. Yeah. So there's a little sign here. We're kind of down in the bottomland. Oh, to Colville Mountain Trail. Oh, I guess we're over Colville Mountain. Welcome to Ramblewood. Fox Freeway. Over there. Right. And back here, cattail. Okay. And the yellow blazes go to the right. Yay. So we're going to make a very sharp turn to the right here, off of the Fox Highway or whatever it was. And the Fox Freeway up to Moose Mainway. Interesting. Yeah. But it's got to be snowmobile trails here. They're very nicely groomed. Coming up to a sign that says, "Welcome to Ramblewood Campground, 2/10 of a mile." And the Cohos Trail goes to the right. Ramblewood is to the left. I'll turn around and look at the other sign there. Cohos Mountain Trail, Moose Mainway, hikers. Cool. So this area must be all maintained by Ramblewood, the campground. That's a cattail there. We're going left. CT to Prospect Mountain Trail on the Partridge Path. Nice. Yeah. Or maybe it's cross-country ski trails. Yeah, it could be. With names like that. Just hiking and cross-country skiing. I like it. There's another trail there. Marker. Prospect Mountain Trail. CT. Yellow blaze. The sun is like an incredible orange. It's pretty low in the sky because, well, it's 7 o'clock. But can't get a good shot at it through the trees. But when I see it, it's just, oh, scary. Well, the trail is just down there. I passed my possible water source, and it's bad. But I think I have enough water to get through the night. Sure, I could go back a bit and go down to Ramblewood Campground, but it's probably going to be expensive, and who needs it? So this is going to be camp for tonight. It looks really nice. I climbed up a little bit and got to a kind of a little saddle. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I got here around 7:20. I don't know what time it is now. We're pitched. Facing the other way. Home sweet home with a fern on the front porch. I like it. I do wonder what time it is. Oh well. It's they're on my pack. I can look and see. Here we go. Right there It's 7:37. Nice. It took a while to... I roll the tent out and I lay on it and I switch it around here and there because I want to be comfortable. Pitching it doesn't really take that long.